Good afternoon. This is Chris Brecher with the Chart Patterns Mastery / Simpler Trading free video for July 18th, 2023. What was today about? Microsoft. So Microsoft came out and said they're going to price their AI stuff higher than expected. So the stock went from here, 345 to like 357 really quick. And that made the NASDAQ go up. The thing is, by the end of the day, it just stopped going up. And I'll show you if you want to try to make things simple. Now, keep in mind that markets are never simple. Now, I'm going to be doing a class later on ledge trades. And the one thing you're going to notice about a Brecher ledge is a Brecher ledge, which is a consolidation after a sell-off, is less likely to work if there's support right underneath. As you see, it didn't even break. On the other hand, then you had this over here. So there you had that Brecher ledge. Now, why did that one work? Because you really didn't have any support till that whole area. Now, that's only a couple of points. But then what happens is those kind of things go down just at the end of the day. You'll see that's not a big move. Not a big move right here, but it did work. So you had that air hole back to that support zone, and then it sort of futzed around. But at least that shows you the quick $1.50 in there and why that one worked and this one didn't. Well, this one also didn't turn down. But I just want to show you that. I'll be showing a million Brecher ledges in my class and how I time it with the MACD. So just keep that in mind. That'll be in a couple of months. But this led to the NASDAQ just sort of falling apart a little. So let me show you what we're talking about in here. So the first thing you're going to notice, other than the Brecher ledges on the right, is you're going to notice that the NASDAQ was keen off Microsoft all day. So keep in mind, it's really, really important to know what to key off of. So why did the NASDAQ go up earlier? Yeah, darn right. It was because of Microsoft right there. So Microsoft continued up on the right. And then on the left, the NASDAQ kept going up until you got that. You got a defined trend line. Everybody wants to know, how do you find a top? Well, a top is when you can connect a lot of things. Now, when you do a Brecher ledge, that's a consolidation pattern. So these are bullish consolidation patterns. You see the bull flag. So you see that this broke, and hey, you can draw 8 million trend lines, but that decisively broke. The problem is that's with like 3 minutes to go. So that was tough. My ideal one is for this to break and consolidate and then have the air hole to support. Support is really important, as you see. So what are we going to do tomorrow? Well, number one, this had the feeling of sort of a blow off. But I'll show you what I love about support and resistance. So this is yesterday. I'm going to put a 15-minute chart on the left. And on the right, I'm going to put the NASDAQ and show you what happened on a 15-minute chart yesterday. So the first thing you're going to notice in here is there was a big reversal candle yesterday. That's yesterday. So then the market sold off this morning, and where did it sell off to? Bless its heart, right to support. We had that line there the day before, right to that support zone. And that's where it stopped, that zone. That's where you don't want to short when it's oversold on a MACD at support. I call that shorting in the hole. So you see that it stopped at the support. So you got that reversal candle, and then you stopped at support. Well, now on the right, you got another reversal candle. You got that nice reversal candle here. What's the difference between this reversal candle on the right? And I'll clear all this. That's a lot of lines there. There. What's the difference between this right here, that reversal candle, and that one? And the biggest difference you're going to see is this reversal candle then stopped at support. You see that a mile away. So you had the first support here, it broke there, then it went to the next support like I mentioned. On the other hand, this reversal candle now has no support all the way down to here. Now keep in mind, when I was on this morning, I was talking about if the NASDAQ broke this rectangle, the next support was about 15,725. Well, he hit 15,730. That's pretty close. You might say that's a bear flag. The problem is a bear flag right at 4 o'clock Eastern. Yeah, a lot of times there isn't a lot of activity and you get that kind of thing. All things being equal, though, that would be a Brecher ledge. And that could measure that amount, which is almost 100 points. Guess where that gets you? Yep, right to that support. So that's what I'm going to be watching tomorrow, because this follow through over here, followed through to the support, this follow through would take it all the way here. That's what I'm going to be watching tomorrow. Now, just because the NASDAQ might go down, and let me just tell you on what I saw on a 4-hour chart, this is the kind of blow off top you want to see. That just felt blow off-y. So that would get you down to this area, like we talked about, down to this area. And then theoretically, it could go back where the lows were today, which would get you to 15.7. Then if that doesn't hold, you're talking about a lot lower. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen now, but it's nice to see a reversal candle when there isn't a lot of support on the way down. So that's the one thing I wanted to show you of that. Just had sort of a blow off top to it. Just a blow off top to it. And we'll be watching this real carefully. The other thing I wanted to show you, and this is really interesting, and this is why I put it on the left. There's trade flash on Thinkorswim. So trade flash all day shows implied volatility, all this stuff. So I wanted to get short the SPX in the last 10 minutes. We've had a tremendous amount of success messing around with the SPX in the last 10 minutes. Right here, I wanted to buy puts. Right there. Buy the 45.60 puts. Why didn't I? Because I saw this stupid trade flash say $4.5 billion to buy on the SPY. Yeah, it psyched me out. You got to go on chart patterns. That's the key. And you have to go on the best risk-reward ideas. So yeah, I didn't do it because I got psyched out. The other reason I didn't do it was this. A lot of times when we play the SPX on the close, we want to see the SPX do this. And you see these rallies here, but you want to see the advanced decline fall apart. Instead, it went up, not down. So that kept me from really going crazy on the downside. So I'm not going to get it perfect every time, but our record has been really high. If you join the site, you'll see. So everybody have a great night. Talk to you later. I would watch those reversal candles, and I would watch the support zones. Take care. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Chris Brecher, and I'm Senior Managing Director of Stocks at Simpler Trading. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you like our content, please leave us a like and a comment down below. Also, be sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell notification icon so you never miss any of our great new content coming out. Good trading, and we'll see you at the next video. Take care.